this video, we're going to talk about SiteGround and why we use SiteGround. But before we get started, make sure you use the link right under this video or go to weerk.com/SG. So that's weerk.com/SG. And I don't know when you're watching this, but we're going to try to broker a deal with SiteGround to have some sort of discount for those that use the link. But if you don't use the link, it's fine. If you do, that would really help us out as well, would be super appreciated. So it is an affiliate link, ironically, but regardless, weerk.com/SG to go ahead and potentially, depending when this video releases, if we broker a deal, get a discount with SiteGround. So first things first, the reason why we're going to use SiteGround is because of the simple fact that they are great for what we're trying to do. What we're trying to do is build a very fast and efficient site that houses WordPress on it. Now, we also want to have that particular site on its own unique IP address. So when you're here, what you want to do is you want to go ahead and just click Manage WordPress Hosting, and you can click Get Started here. Or you can hover over Hosting and just go to WordPress Hosting and Manage WP Solution. So when you're here, what you can do is one site or unlimited websites. Now, what I would recommend you do is the Grow Big, but I would recommend paying the annual option. So again, if you want to go geek, that's totally fine as well, because again, if you scale, 25,000 monthly visits is not enough, to be quite honest. You're going to need way more than 100,000 visits eventually. So if you plan to scale fast, I would suggest getting the Go Geek. But for now, since we're building, we don't want to use Startup because we want to have other features that aren't listed here. So, and Go Geek might be out of some people's price range, but I would highly recommend Go Geek if you can get Go Geek from the start, or if you can't, then I would suggest Grow Big, which is in the middle. So I'm going to go ahead and sign up. I'm going to just click Get Plan, and I'm going to sign up like a new user. I'm going to create a brand new account with you guys. So let me just do this inside of a incognito window, and I'm going to select my plan and registering a domain. So I was going to register the domain or register a domain in the next video, but since we're here, we can go ahead and register a domain now. And for the record, if you need help with a domain name idea, that is in the next video. I went ahead and just decided to add in another video talking about how to pick a domain name and why it's strategical to pick the right domain name. So what I'm looking for is www. And I already wrote this down. It's called Inspired, L-Y-F-E, and I'm going to see if there's a .co available. So, because again, .co can sometimes be a little bit cheaper. So let's just see, we have .com, .net. I don't know why .co isn't showing up over here. .co and Inspired Life, let's see, it's $30 a year. How much is the .com? So it's okay, I'd rather get the $17.99 a year. So make sure you're buying the domain within SiteGround as well, because it'll be a lot easier to do what we're trying to do without having to worry about DNS propagations, okay? So Inspired Life, let me just go and make sure that this isn't taken. And let's see if it's an actual available domain. So as of right now, it looks like we can get it. So we're going to click Proceed, and let's see what happens when we try to get it. It's currently unavailable, but we can see which ones are available. So I originally wanted .co. So inspiredlife.co. It is $30, so it's fine. I'll just click Proceed, and I'll see if it's available. So inspiredlife.co is available. So the account information, well, it's simply just your information, but let's just go ahead and go to the purchase information. So we have our plan, we have the data center, and the period is 12 months, right? Or you can do 1 month, and it would be $29.99 a month. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to select the 12-month deal. Now, why am I going to select the 12-month deal? Is because of the simple fact that it becomes way cheaper, and I'm going to have this particular site and more websites on this plan. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to actually get all of this. You don't need the site scanner. For domain privacy, you definitely want domain privacy. So you're going to click on that. And again, obviously the total here keeps on going up. But again, we're going to need this. If you wanted to do only 1 month, it would be 71. And literally 12 months is only 137. So it's in your best interest to get 12 months because we're going to need it. So let me go ahead and let me register for all of this, and we're going to continue on the very next page once I click submit. All right, so I just went ahead and purchased for just shy of 140 bucks. So I'm going to click proceed to members area. So now you're at the home page, and what you want to do is you just want to go ahead and you can either go to websites or home. So I click on websites, and I'm just going to click complete right under here. So you'll see it's pending. That means it's going ahead and propagating in the back end. So I'm going to click complete on this particular website. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start a new website, and I'm going to go ahead and choose WordPress. So I'm going to set up a login over here, and essentially it's going to be my email address and the password that I choose, so we can have a login for WordPress. So let me set that up right now. So right over here, I entered in my username and password, and then I'll click continue. So right over there, okay, is SG Site Scanner. We don't need SG Site Scanner, so we'll just click finish. So it's creating our site, and it says it'll take less than 2 minutes to complete, and once it's done, we'll be able to go ahead and log in. So now let's give this a few moments to propagate and link up perfectly, because it's, again, still taking some time in the back end to link up. So with all that being said, there's a few things that we're going to do in the upcoming videos, but the first one is I want to talk about the domain name and what you have to keep in mind when choosing a domain name. I'll see you there.